Just before 12 a.m., Chantel Hendy heard her 62-year-old mother shout for help next door. Hendy was inside the second of 3 apartments that make up the structure.
The moment that I recognized that fire was in the house, I hear my mother holler, "Chantel." I say, "Yes, ma'am." He said, "Fire." And I jump off of my bed and I come outside. And when I reach this direction, the fire was already blazing all the way up there.
She quickly sprung up and went to her mother's aid, only to find the house already ablaze, with her mother trapped inside.
So I went for help, and they assist me with help trying to bang the door open, and it couldn't get open. You understand? Everybody tried to help me. Understand? I tried my best to try to save my mother, but she was fighting for her life. She was. I know, because when the door opened, my mom head that way and her foot is this way.
Eldon Murillo, the next-door neighbor, was the first to respond to Chantel's cries for help. His attempts at breaching the front and side doors of Wellington's apartment were unsuccessful.
I hear the daughter for the deceased, they holler, "Help, help, fire," and she come and bang on my window, then they send the daughter come knock on my door. When I hurry rush out, I grab my phone, and I say, well, I don't know, I have to go in the house if she can't come out, so I have to go in behind her. Well, I gone to the room window. I noticed that when I reach my room window, I see fire come out through the kitchen window, so I try to broke out 2 of the louvers there to get in the house. So when I broke out the 2 louvers there from the room window, when I should be my head, I never see she, near the dark. I flash my phone in there, holler for answer. So I come back, I holler back from the window, I come back to my door. By the time I come to my door, open my door, forget what stool, what iron stool I have by my door, my 2 chairs in my hall done up on fire. And this is like less than 2 minutes I left out of my house for going there. And when me and the next, the grandson, we try to break open the bottom piece for the door. We never have no, we can't kick it fully open, but we take our line stick, our iron piece, and we start broke the door from the bottom. So as the door broke open from the bottom, the fire moved from knee height to over for we head.
After many failed attempts at entering the burning home, both Hendy and Maria realized that there was nothing more they could have done to save Wellington without losing their own lives.
To be honest, all I'm going to try to do is get she out of the house. That's all I'm in the base point, get she out of the house. And see anything with him going to try to get her out. We just going to try work together, put 2 heads together and try find a way to get in there. We even broke the neighbor pipe to try haul hose across to try out this thing. And everything was gone.
How did you feel after realizing that they can't help and that she would lose her life?
That's one of the worst feelings, Pa. I feel like, well, I lived at this house for 4 years. I grew up with wrong and they look upon her as my ma. Yeah, when I don't have nothing to eat, I go to she take care of me. When I even got a food bill, it like say I don't have no money right now. I could go and say, "Ma, I need a little plate of rice and beans right now, but I don't got money." She said, "No worry, Mario, just come tell me what you need. I'll get it and then Friday just give me the money."
What went through my mind was that I just have to accept the fact that my mom is gone. But she shouldn't be burned that way. You understand? She shouldn't be burned that crucial kind of way. You know? The way I will remember my mom is that she hollered for me before she took her last breath.
One of Wellington's longtime friend, Ruby Tutt, visited the residence today to pay her respects.
We are friends. She's like my mom. She's like my sister. When I have my problems, I come to her. She was a nice lady. I come only last weekend. I came to spend weekend here. I went to sell with her. We come home. If she buy a Coke, she buy one for me. When she have, I have. When I don't have, she still have. And I don't know. I just finished talk to her. When my son called me and tell me, "Mom, you know your good friends, Mama Merle's died." I tell her, "No." My niece Tyra called me. I said, "Please, Auntie, come and see me, Ma, because Grandma burned down in a room in a house."
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.